Yo, what is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, and people of the internet? It's Boss here, bringing you guys another YouTube video back onto my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a rant video about pit bulls and people against pit bulls because I am a pro pit advocate. I don't care what you say. I love pit bulls. I love my pit bull mixed puppy. He is the greatest dog I've ever had because the dog before was a Chihuahua who I called Chewy and loved to bite my motherfucking ankles, and this one just licks me instead, and I love him. But besides that, the reason why I'm actually primarily doing this is because, of course, I do have a pit bull mixed dog, so I do get kind of a little bit of hate in my community because I have him. As well as because I had to do a AP research paper, and I did it on, pit bulls. Are they treated fairly in America? And the answer straight up off the bat is no, because the dogs are treated bad because of the media, because, of course, every single time you see a dog attacked, it's a pit bull, but it's not just any ordinary pit bull. It's a pit bull that was in an abusive home, that's a runaway from a fighting ring, of course, and that's the reason why I'm making this video, because people say, hey, all pit bulls are bad, but that's really not the case. The dog, just as any other dog would be, is only reflecting upon the environment it's put upon. And I swear to God, if anyone tries to say that dog is born like that, I will slap you across the face through this monitor. I will somehow find a way to virtually pimp slap you with my ring. Actually, I will ask somebody to borrow their ring so I can pimp slap you even harder. Just saying. You've been warned. And because it's true that a dog is reflecting upon their environment. So let's just say if a dog is adopted and put in a bad home where it's abused, it's starved, it's basically just not cared for or anything like that, it's gonna be an asshole just the same way a child would be. I mean, if you adopt a kid or raise a kid in an abusive home, he's gonna be reflecting upon his parents or the guardians that do these actions towards him and bully other people. And that's exactly how it is, and people don't understand it. Now, although there are some traits that the dog is born with that kind of make it a natural born killer, quote unquote, is that it's born with the characteristic of determination, and this determination is what drives it to its need for success. So if you train it to fetch a ball, hell, it will be the best ball catcher it'll ever fucking be in its entire life. Now if you were to train it to be a fighter, it will be the best fighter it can. Not to mention that the dog itself is pretty darn swole. I'm not gonna lie, the dog is pretty darn swole, and it's has the ability to bite up to 300 pounds of force. Now I really don't want to be between that. Now do ya? I'll let the chew toy take that on for a spin, but so yeah, that's basically how it is. I mean, it's basically it pretty much is like having a gun, but it's not loaded if you don't have a dog that's aggressive. But if you do have a dog that's aggressive, it's having a loaded gun ready to be shot, and that's not what you want. And the same thing can be said for minorities, because I'm sorry if anyone gets offended for this, because I'm comparing a dog to a minority. But if a pit bull was put on the media as in the bad limelight, let's just say a dog attack, a lot of people are gonna be angry at the dog. Let's just say if a black male were on the news for robbing somebody or shooting somebody or getting into a gang fight, everyone's gonna be basically just going back into the 1950s and being extremely racist and ignorant. And same thing would be said for like an Asian male, how back then if they took a job during the Chinese immigrants, everyone started hating Chinese. And yes, I'm tying in this because I actually was recently doing my AP US history test, so I really have to tie this in. And same thing could be said for anyone. If a Hispanic, were to get into the news in the bad limelight, a lot of people are going to start saying, hey, they're beaners and etc., etc. It's just going to be a World War III with, just ignorance and racism. And that's another key point that is going to go on with this, because the dog breed itself, is being discriminated, and it's really annoying. And I kind of want the dog to be accepted already, so when I go outside walking my dog, who does nothing but simply just walk, I really don't want to have angry faces or disgusted faces when I walk past them with my dog and they ask me to please put my dog inside because it is hurting the community's face and value. Like, what the fuck? I'm pretty sure my pit bull, who is just simply minding his own business instead of your ugly ass fucking weenie, is not doing anything wrong, just like anybody else. So please keep your ignorant comments to yourself, and let's just all live a happily ever after life. So that's pretty much it for that. Let's just all stop hating pit bulls. Pit bulls are just simply cuddly dogs that really don't have anything bad on their plate unless put upon. That's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy this rant video. If you guys do agree with me, please leave a like. And if you don't agree with me, I will again be happy to pimp slap you through the monitor. I am kidding. You have your own views and opinions about life, but please keep ignorance off my comments. Also, if you're not subscribed now, please click that subscribe button. That'll be much appreciated, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. Peace.